The community is now composed of so many different cultures that need to be understood, and people are being victimized for so many more reasons than they were 20 years ago.
The trends in hate crime reporting is that there are more reports of hate crimes.
Montgomery County is growing in terms of ethnic differences and immigration of various groups. So there's a lot of tension in terms of racial relations in Montgomery County.
I would like people who do nasty things to other people, please just consider them. They are human beings like you are. If you don't like to be hurt, they don't like to be hurt.
So set the tone for a day-long hate crimes conference held recently at the University of Maryland, Shady Grove. Its purpose, to understand hate violence, why it happens, and what can be done to prevent it, particularly in Montgomery County. The brainchild of the Montgomery County Human Relations Commission, the conference featured presentations by the FBI.
Hate crime can encompass the full spectrum of criminal offenses, ranging from minor misdemeanors to major felonies, including murder. Hate crime is a highly diversified illegal activity. Both victims and offenders can come from any racial, religious, sexual orientation, or ethnic group.
Come on, Ryan, you go up there and spray it, I'll do it.
Presentations like this video alerted participants to what's been going on. Between January and September of 1995, Montgomery County had reports of 100 hate crimes. Maryland ranks 9th in the number of reported hate crimes countrywide.
There are more reports of hate crimes, predominantly because of the Hate Crime Statistics Act, which requires the federal government to collect statistics and state governments to comply with that.
Despite the 1990 law requiring data on hate crimes, about 30% of hate crimes still go unreported. If you think these crimes couldn't happen in your neighborhood, think again. Listen to the story of this Gaithersburg woman.
And I actually started before the Gulf War started, when the first American troops started going to Saudi Arabia. The car tires were slashed, and our house was egged, our front door was kicked, damaged, and we have property damage in the back. And also about in April '94, someone drew the swastika on my car and deflated my tires and glued up the handles, the car handles and the tires.
Samira has taken a stance against hate violence.
I just think we need more education. I just started with the schools, and I also increased my activities. I chaired the Human Relations Committee in my school, which we didn't have one before. And I also now I chair the Human Relations Committee for Montgomery County Council of PTAs.
In the wake of hate crimes, Montgomery County's Human Relations Commission has set up the Network of Neighbors.
What it is an attempt to identify people throughout the county who would be willing, when an incident occurs, to be called and to go to the home of the victim to provide whatever support is necessary. Sometimes that's just listening.
Right now, the Network of Neighbors has about 200 participants, but it needs more volunteers.
But there are huge areas of the county where we don't have anyone. And that's why we need to encourage some more people. We don't have too many people in the Up County. We don't have too many people in the northeastern part of the county.
About half the hate crimes in Montgomery County are racially motivated.
There seems to be a lot of racial tension, definitely, and that kind of goes along with the fact that Montgomery County is growing in terms of ethnic differences and immigration of various groups.
While this conference is a step in the right direction, harmony is not easily found or created.
It takes a whole system or a whole community to reduce or solve the problem of hate crimes. It's not a law enforcement problem or any one segment of the community problem. It's the whole community working together that will solve it.
For County Connection, I'm Jean Grenda.